Welcome, everyone, to the Puff Drink Talk podcast. Conrad here.
Hilton.
Ron.
And Ron, our special guest, Ron.
Ron Marchiani.
Thank you.
Ron, I want to talk to you about golf. How has golf impacted your life, aside from it being a fun sport and just a great way of connecting with people, but more importantly, how has it impacted you? Or do you even golf?
That's a good
I just
question.
assumed.
That's a good question. Making an assumption is good. I have played golf. We'll put it that.
Okay.
We'll put it that way.
All right.
And I'm going to be playing at an event coming up next week, which I'm going to pull out some clubs and start hacking away. I'm a hack golfer.
Okay.
I can go to Top Golf and I can nail that ball straight and I can nail it to the other end of the net. But
Right.
Going out in the field is a whole different situation.
Yeah.
I have played a lot of golf many years ago with my former boss because I sold a big contract. So he's like, let's go play golf. We used to do that every week. And I was actually reasonably good at it. But
Right.
It's been 20-plus years, 25 years since I actually been out on the course and done anything.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because my son is a really great golfer.
Oh, really?
And he's
Okay.
been nudging me. But he lives up in the East Coast where I grew up. But no, I'm not.
Thank you.
I'm not an avid golfer. No, I'm good here. Thank you. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting out there again.
You know, and I've always looked at golf as the business sport.
Mm-hmm.
Because what are you going to do if you're selling something, selling your product, selling your business, or celebrating for that matter? You are going to be outside playing a game,
For
conversing
4
with
hours.
people for 4 hours.
One-on-ones.
Business deals are going to be made. Talking about business is going to be had in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like golf is one of the most interesting sports because it's connecting people together, but it has a deeper, almost a subtle undertone of like, this is going to be a business deal or we're going to talk about business at some point, you know?
I had an idea because I got so much involved with golf. I watch golf every day, right? But YouTube golf, which is funny. So it's fun because they are talking the shit and whatnot. Have you ever watched YouTube golf?
Yes, I have. Yes.
It's great. Like,
It is
you know,
great.
those guys with good.
Yeah.
And Grant Corvat also is great. You know. Anyways, so I watch golf a lot, right? And then I was like, why don't we put an event? Not an event, but like a networking event that's once a month. It would have to be a membership because we got to pay. And then we call it a 9-1-2-1.
Interesting.
So either 9-1-2-1 or 9H-1-2-1. So like a 9-hole 1-2-1. So you always get paired with. So we have to keep like a spreadsheet kind of thing, and they always get paired with somebody that you never paired before to play 9 holes.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Isn't it a good idea?
Yes. Yes.
I just don't know how it would work if we make like a membership kind of thing, you know, as a networking event or a networking venture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's a great idea. I mean, what better way to bring two people together to spend several hours together and get to know each other and rotate that around while you're enjoying yourself, kind of deflating out of the day-to-day, but yet having a little one-on-one time. I couldn't learn more about flooring as I could in that time frame while we were playing because you could talk to me all about the different elements of flooring. You know, I have a head start because I was in construction, but my point is if I had one-on-one to understand different elements, I could be talking about different situations more than I could sit here. You know, you could show me here, but you could tell me a lot of different things that I don't know.
And also how in playing golf, there is also a thing which is the honesty, right? You know, if you go like, oh man, I'm just going to move my ball over here. Well, you're cheating now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless there is a little agreement in between the two players and whatnot. So that's what I'm thinking is like also you get to know the person
Exactly. I was going to say
outside
that.
of business,
Yes.
which and that's why Puff Drink Talk event is kind of cool because
Yes.
it's outside of business.
Yeah.
And but you get to know the person on the core values of that person.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You really get them with their shield down, if you will. They're not in business mode.
Yeah.
So they're going to talk about life, family, things they enjoy, bad habits, good habits, whatever,
And I think that's really important when you do business with people. You have to know who you're doing business with.
Yeah.
Or recommending business to. If you meet someone and on the golf course you're just like, you know what, I catch weird vibes by this person, or
Right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
something's a little off where I just I can't place it.
What's that unusual tick he's got going on there?
Why is he a raging alcoholic?
That's the fourth can he put down in 15
Yeah.
minutes.
So,
But to your point,
why he's adding whiskey to his coffee at 7:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But to that point, it's like, do you want to be giving that business to that person? Do you want to be, and 9 holes is not a long time.
It's about 2.5 hours.
About,
Yeah.
2.5 hours if you're speeding through or if you're cheating.
Yeah.
If you're just like, my ball's right there.
I really believe in that. And over the years of me being in the insurance industry, you can't imagine how many people have done business with me because of who I am and what I'm about with them.
Right.
And I know this because the policies were way higher than what they could have gotten elsewhere. So that speaks to a character. And I believe that all of us have something to give someone. And when you are attracted to that, you want to work with that person regardless.
Yep.
Because you trust their
yeah.
expertise,
Yes.
their intelligence, their character, everything about them. So, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So the idea is like if you do like a Friday morning kind of thing, it's like 8 a.m. So it's kind of early.
Yes.
Or 7:30. 7:30 is kind of hard for me because I have to drop the kids at school.
Right.
So let's say between 7:30 can be there to already start the pairing and whatnot, and then tea times around 8, right? And also the very important thing in golf is like be on time.
That
It's
is
for
the
business.
most important
For
thing.
business is also important.
Yes.
So there is so much in playing golf, and really glad you brought that up because we didn't discuss what we were going to talk about before the podcast, but Konrad brought that up, and that's why he's the host. You see,
There you
he's
go.
a very intelligent
There you
guy.
And I'm sure we all could have found something to talk about anyway.
Yeah.
You know what? You mentioned about pairing up at the site. You could actually do a prepare for the people who are participating. It could be a draw a name out of a hat, and these two are going together.
Yes.
Kind of
Yes.
a random thing.
And then if they the idea is to do random, and then if they have already been paired before, hey, let's pull it
switch.
again.
Pull it again.
Yeah.
Pull it again. I love it.
Yeah, that would be an idea for getting together and that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a networking per se.
No.
We could just go like, hey, show up, and then we pair over there, and everybody pay their own tabs.
It kind of has a theme of like get to know another business person. Period. That's it. Not networking per se, but just get to know in a fun event. And I love the 9-hole versus a whole day. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a long period of time to play all day, and especially when you're getting to know somebody, 2.5 hours is a good time.
Yeah. So I've mentioned this idea before on the podcast,
Yeah.
and a lot of people say like, "Yes, man, do it. I'll be there. I'll participate," and things like that. So I don't know. That's why I was thinking. I was talking to Charles and then see if like, what if we did that under the umbrella of NIA, Network in Action.
Yeah.
But NIA is $210 a month, and it's one meeting per month. But although you can visit the other meetings. But at the same time, also, you have to get the added cost for the golf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
So,
know what we should do? We should just buy our own property and make a golf course out of it.
gotta bring Jonathan Sprinkle, and then he will help us out, and also
Yeah.
Chris Ossobrook.
Yeah.
To fund.
I think running it individually outside of the networking will separate it. That's my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
Like you're tying
I
it
agree.
in, and I just think it should be its own little entity because it has its own purpose. And it's not tied because anything related to the networking is going to assume the networking part of it versus
Yeah.
this is a fun and get to know people event, and you really keep it in that wheelhouse, if you will.
But I don't want to run it. I already run an event a month, you know. I need to find someone and go like, okay, I'll run with it. And then I'll always be there.
I see you looking at me a lot over there.
No. I'm not looking. I'm looking at you because you're here. But Stefan said like, I'm in. Tariq, I'm in. And
Tariq could definitely be in.
Charles, even though Charles is not a golfer, but he likes golf. And
Charles just likes everything.
Everything, yeah.
Charles is a happy guy, man.
He said, I'm in. You know, everybody that I talked to, Jeff Vaughn, he said, I'm in. You know.
You know what I think it would take is you got to have a small chair party that just helps out and everybody pitches in to do it. Like you have to have a leadership committee.
Right.
And that's also, it's not on the onus of any one person. You assign tasks and those tasks get done, and maybe it's a group of 3 or 4 or 5 people that just organize it and help out.
And then everybody gets there, they pay their own thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, and I think I'd chip in as a chairperson if you needed help. I mean, that would be something, because to take it on all myself would be a challenge. You know what I mean? And it's like you're busy. You got a lot going on, a lot more than I have going on. So but if you split that into duties among 4 or 5 people, the job gets done, the organization's there, and the follow through gets.
And then if some of us are not in because we're on vacation or whatever it is, or life happening or something like that, or a job that is complicated and got to be sitting on the job, there's always somebody that's going to pick up and run it.
Exactly.
On that particular one day.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot because I would like to play more golf.
Me too.
And I don't play enough because I never put a time. I never separate a time to do that. Because, if we do like 8 a.m., 9 holes on my level, I could take me 4 hours.
Yeah. Because you and I both.
The other day I was telling someone, I was like, hey, I broke 70. And they were like, man, great. I was like, yeah. And then I realized that there was like 9 more holes.
I almost spit out my coffee.
Yeah, that would have been me.
I broke 70 on the first 9. You know what I mean? It's like, and I shoot like 110, 115,
Wow.
So you do more, you exercise more, you feel bad at golf.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you do.
I mean? So it will take me longer.
Yeah.
But we can do a scramble because then, it even though, so you do a team of 2.
Sure.
You're scrambling with that one person. So you're always going for the best shot.
Yeah.
So that the rhythm keeps on going.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you could offer like little incentives for who's got the best score. Maybe somebody gets a drink or something like that, or there's all kinds of little fun things that you could do along with that.
Yeah.
as well.
We can say, hey, it's a $5 that you gotta. So you get there, you pay whatever the course will cost, because some of it's much cheaper. And some of it more expensive.
Yeah.
So you gotta go in and pay yourself, but also you have to know that there is $5 that are gonna have to Venmo the winner.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Or
Everybody
charity or something, whatever you decided.
Oh,
Whatever,
yeah, that's a good
whatever.
idea.
Whatever we decided.
Yeah. I like the idea of charity more
Yeah, me too.
than I already do 2 charities here, so I prefer that than.
It's a great way of bringing everybody together and doing a charitable event because it has meaning and everybody feels like they participated too.
Right.
You know what I mean? That they've contributed to that.
And $5, even though, look at this, $5, and then you have like 10 people there. It's $50.
Yeah.
It pays a few toys.
But if it was every week.
It pays food.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do every week.
Twice a month,
I was thinking once a month because,
But you said you want to play golf more.
yes, but
Once a month is playing more.
yes. But the thing is, it's the amount of time. I don't have much time. If like 1 day per month, I could do it.
Right.
If we do every week, it would have to be on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's also hard. We've got small kids. Well, they're growing up, but, they still demand a lot of our time and schedules. And
Yeah, we still have 15 more years, man, with our kids.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, mine are older.
Yeah.
I started late. Let's put it this way.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
So, Ron, about you running this whole golf charity event.
I love how I got put in.
Let's expand on that here really quick.
So let's
just
brainstorm then. What would be the best day of the week?
Wednesday.
No,
I can't do it.
no. Wednesdays would be horrible. Fridays or Mondays are my best days.
Friday or Monday. That's also stinking.
They're my two best days, especially for morning time. It's like sure.
Monday morning for me, it's almost impossible because we have jobs starting on Mondays, and that's a day that most jobs start. So like for construction, right?
Yeah.
I would never mind a Saturday or even a Sunday, but then you get into if kids are having events,
Yeah.
and parents have to go to the events.
Yeah.
But it would have to be an early morning and out early, and the weekends would be good. Sundays are always perfect for me.
Yeah.
Not everybody, there's some people that have obligations on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we have the podcast on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I like Saturday morning. Konrad would not be able to Saturday morning. He's
Baseball,
busy
football,
every single
gymnastics.
day. Other than Sunday, and then sometimes even Sunday goes like, I don't know if I can make it because
Yeah.
Camille is asking me to do this and that.
Yep. Fridays.
Fridays.
Thursdays
Friday morning.
Friday's like my end of the week. Like I get everything together and I line up. And see, I don't have as many employees as I'd like right now, which if I had one more good employee, I could do Friday every single minute of every week. But I just don't, I'm not there yet.
What about first Friday of the month?
It's a plannable situation.
Because we advertise it heavily during Puff Drink Talk, which is the last Friday of the month.
That's a good idea.
And then on the first Friday, we get a lot of people coming in to play,
Absolutely.
right?
And you intentionally pair up people that aren't necessarily know each other that well, so you get to know them.
yeah.
I mean, that could be done.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. So you're the president. I'm the marketing guy.
What are we going to call it? What are we going to call it?
Well, 9-1-1
Okay.
or 9H1-1.
That's like so close to 911. That's a
9-1-2-1.
9211. Yeah.
9-1-2-1.
9121.
Because it's a meeting, a one-to-one
One to
meeting.
one. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
we can say one-on-one.
Yeah. Could.
'Cause some people call it one-on-one, and some people call it one-to-one.
This
Yeah.
is a great one to run through AI and see what it comes up with.
Yeah.
You know that. Because AI can pull out all kinds
Okay.
of names. Let's see.
Let's
Let's
do
see
it
what they
now.
say. We got to describe it.
Yeah.
So it's a meetup type environment for golf,
Yeah.
and we're going to head this organization. We're going to see what
Do
ChatGPT,
Claude.ai.
the Entrepreneurs Open. That's interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
That is.
That
The
is
first one.
God
cool.
dang. God dang.
Let's give it here. Come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's give it
yeah.
here.
Ron.
That was pretty good. The Entrepreneurs Open.
Wow.
Because
love that one.
that's golf. It's all about open.
yeah.
I like the second one too. Small Business Summit Classic.
That's a good one. The Founders Cup. How about that? Some of these are really
Tea
interesting.
and Talk Classic.
Wow, that's actually really neat. I like that one.
I like the tea and talk. I like anything that has talk, like
Yeah.
puff
Yeah.
drink talk.
Yeah.
Loose cannons talk. I
Yeah.
like when there's talk.
Yeah.
You know.
The Networking 9.
Well, that one's setting a tone for both things. It's a tea and it's talk.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Fairway connections, birdies and business.
Yeah. Par for the course. Okay.
Back to the 9 boardroom. There's your 9. There's
Yeah.
your 9.
Putts and partnerships.
Ooh. Wow, that's some great ones.
Oh man. Drive, chip, and close.
Oh, wow.
That's so puff drink talk right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
That
some
has the
great
three.
ones.
The Local Links Classic.
I'm sure the website of that is going to
Oh,
be available.
my
man.
gosh. That's phenomenal.
Okay, so which one should we?
Wow. Let's narrow it down to 3 or 4 and then pick
that
from
is
3 or 4.
hard. That is really hard.
This is going to be a hard one to decide on, guys, over here.
Okay, here's my couple. Ready? I like the
yeah.
drive, chip, and close. I like the tea and talk classic.
Yeah.
And I like the Entrepreneurs Open.
Yeah.
They're my top 3.
So let's take notes of that. Hold
Do you
on.
have a piece of paper?
I do. I'm gonna pick it up. Hold on. I just changed the camera.
That is wonderful.
To all the listeners out there, if you ever wanting or needing some advice, just throw it in an AI model, Claude, ChatGPT, and ask for some help, because this right here, I wouldn't have. It would have taken me. It would take me all day.
We were
to
ready
come
to
up with.
We were ready to brainstorm.
Yeah.
And guess what? It happened.
10 seconds later, we
Yeah.
had all of our ideas.
All right.
So Ron normally takes notes. Everybody wants to sit at his table when we're networking because he's the greatest at taking notes.
He's the scribe.
I am the scribe. Okay. Where is that one?
I'm gonna go easy.
Drive
so
chip.
for my 3, I'm gonna select easy words because I'm a foreigner. I'm gonna go with Tea and Talk Classic.
I feel like that's going to be the winner.
I'm gonna put the Networking 9, and I'm gonna do Drive, Chip, and Close.
Okay.
What do you go for, Konrad?
I'm going the Entrepreneurs Open,
Okay.
Tea and Talk Classic, and Drive, Chip, and Close.
Okay, we got a tie. So we need to narrow it down to those two.
I got an idea. So
See? There's our votes.
yeah, I like the Tea. Go back to the Tea and Talk Classic. But what if we change Classic to Open?
Tea and Talk Open.
Sure.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
And then beats everybody else, everything
that
else?
one. I like that one too. I'll vote for that one. You voted for that one. Cameron?
Tea and Talk Open.
Tea and Talk Open.
Tea and Talk Open. Yeah.
All right. That's the winner.
Is it good?
That's
I
the
think it's
winner.
great.
That's the winner for the second round. Tea and Talk Open.
So it's not there suggested, but like
Yeah, but we
just
can
got
modify
one
it.
and
Yeah,
modified
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I've modified a lot of things.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
They give you the idea, but I mean, just how much time did we save by doing that instead of us kind of come up with names?
Yeah.
It took our ideas and spit it out for us. So we're going to call this the Tea and Talk Open.
Tea and Talk Open, first Friday of the month.
Or it
at
could be
8.
Tea and Talk Niner.
Tea and Talk 9. I like that also.
Yeah. See, that's the problem is when you get too many good ideas, you're like, it could be this.
Well,
could be
we've
that.
brought it down from a world of ideas down to but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're at one now.
Look at that small business scramble.
One of the events could be you could do like the Small Biz Scramble.
Yeah, like that particular event
That
is
yes,
that. Yeah,
Friday
yeah,
could be
yeah.
the Small Biz Scramble.
Yeah, exactly.
But the whole event as a whole is
Yeah, the organization or the theme is set, and
Yes.
then you do different things underneath of it. For maybe there's a charitable event that it ties in.
We can.
the Entrepreneurs Open could be one Friday.
Yeah.
Just name it different
So
events.
the Tea and Talk Open or the Tea and Talk Niners are doing the Entrepreneurs Open one day.
Yes.
Or they're doing, the networking or anything
Yes.
else from that matter.
Just name each event to make it kind of special.
But the event
Come with
is
a
like,
theme,
is like
yeah.
Puff, Drink, and Talk has a theme. It's the event, and then there's sub-events underneath
Yeah,
it.
I
Correct,
do. Like,
correct.
for example, I always do like Mother's Day or Father's Day, or I do the theme for the Puff Drink Talk Network.
Christmas, Halloween.
Yeah, right. Halloween.
Yes.
I always
Right.
do that.
Right. I think it'll work. So do you like the Talk, Tea Talk and Open, or you like the Tea Talk and Niner?
I wouldn't say end. I would say like Tea and Talk Niner, or Tea and Talk Open.
Okay.
I kind of like the Niner better than
Really?
Open because it actually tells people, hey, we're doing 9 holes.
9 holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know it's not going to be an all-day event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9 hole of golf, a little scramble, and that's it. Tea and Talk Niner.
My problem is it's too close to the 49ers, and
You hate the
I hate the
49ers.
49ers. So,
Tea and Talk Open.
but I would support the T and Talk Niners.
Open, it's
Niner.
normally like
It's like PG.
It's 3
PGA
days.
Open.
Yeah, 3 days.
That's
normally.
right. That's right.
It's 18 times 3. You know,
Yeah,
All right.
it's 54.
Tea and Talk Niner.
Niner.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I'll go 9.
Okay.
Got it.
That's it.
I like
That's
it. I like it a lot. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. We just decided on a brand new networking get-together meetup kind of thing.
Yeah,
And there's more ideas to come with that because we can do a lot of things.
yeah.
Yeah.
More designed as a social collaboration, if you will, versus a true networking event.
Yeah, and then we always put like a charity to donate $5,
Yeah.
or we sell merch like hats with the logo.
Hey, that's a great
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
That's a great idea.
And then the proceeds, half of the profits goes to charity or something like that, and the other, the other part of the profits just goes back into the
To the event.
thing. So we we run it as a non-profit. I mean, it doesn't have to be a non-profit,
But it could be a nonprofit.
it could be a nonprofit.
What is it? A 501c? What is that called?
I don't know.
503c?
I don't know. Yeah,
I forget what that's called.
Wow.
that's cool.
I like
so we
that.
got a new event now.
Wow. And right now it can be a once a month event.
Yeah,
First Friday.
first Friday of the
First
month.
Friday.
You can come.
Yeah. I'll just
Friday.
be sick again.
Hey, and it's a
boss is
golf
listening.
course, so we
No,
can
you have a
smoke
long
cigars. It's a golf course, so we can smoke
Yeah.
cigars.
Yeah.
We can, and in the morning, so drinking coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Connecticut and coffee and golf.
Nothing better.
Jeez.
Oh, there's another good name: Connecticut, coffee, and golf. That's a freaking other good name.
That could be a good event name.
That could be a good
everyone,
event name,
Everyone
yeah.
gets a Connecticut and a
Yeah.
cup of coffee and
Yeah.
play 9 holes of golf.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, stay tuned for further developments of our Tea and Talk Niner. And hopefully we'll be seeing you on the golf course in the future. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Puff Drink Talk podcast. Have a good day.